Hello and welcome to the Western Wisconsin Journal. My name is Mary Claire Olson Potter and I am so pleased to welcome Maria Van Horn. She is the Deputy Secretary for Travel Wisconsin. Welcome to Hudson.
Thank you. I'm so pleased to be here.
So you came in initially today for the Hot Air Fair and you went up in a balloon.
I did.
Is this your first time?
It was. It was my first time in a hot air balloon and it was so magical. The tagline, "Experience the Magic," is really true. I saw the most beautiful views from the balloon, the beautiful St. Croix River, charming downtown. It was just wonderful.
And even with the little cooler temperatures this morning.
Yes.
We won't cover that part about how chilly it was.
A little heat from the fire,
Absolutely.
So it was great.
Well, we are so pleased that you came to Hudson. We're thrilled to have you here, and you've been in your position a little bit over a year. Mm-hmm. So, Deputy Secretary, what does a day look like for you?
Sure. Well, what we do at Travel Wisconsin is promote the state and help folks experience the unexpected and make those lifelong memories. So my role is to support our strong and mighty team in executing that and marketing all the great things to do within this state. So making sure to highlight those stories, highlight the beautiful scenery throughout Wisconsin, but also the really, really fun events that you can find throughout the state, here in Hudson and elsewhere. And I think, the Hudson Hot Air Fair is a great example of that. We've got over 1,800 events, fairs, and festivals on our website, travelwisconsin.com. So, and we know that's what travelers are looking for. They're looking to plan those winter getaways or a long weekend somewhere. Right. And it's a great tool for finding things like the Hudson Hot Air Fair and so much more.
Well, we have, as president of the Hudson Chamber and Tourism Bureau, we so appreciate the partnership that we have with Travel Wisconsin and you and your team. And we've taken advantage of some of the GEM grant programs, the co-op advertising programs, which has really helped supplement what we're trying to do and give us a little bit more funding to accomplish what we want to showcase Hudson. But through Travel Wisconsin, you have some great initiatives. I know we participate in the snow report, but do you want to talk a little bit about some of those things? Because we love the great outdoors, no matter the temperature, right?
Yes. Yeah, well, winter is an all-season Wisconsin, is an all-season destination.
Right.
Yeah, so our snow report is wildly popular with travelers and residents throughout the state. It is an interactive map that shows cross-country ski trails, it shows downhill and snowboarding hills, and it also includes snowmobile trails. So it's just a great resource when you're trying to plan, again, that winter getaway and figure out where you want to go. And the other features it includes information about amenities in the area, so you can see where you can stay in terms of lodging, where you can get a good bite to eat. And so that's all embedded in the snow report, and that's at travelwisconsin.com/snow report.
And we participate, like I say, in that.
Yes.
And then today we enjoyed lunch out in an igloo. Now, where we were, they've had igloos before, but I mean, since COVID, a lot of businesses got very creative about how can we be outdoors, and I saw with Travel Wisconsin too, it's like promote everything that you can do when we weren't able to be indoors, gathering families and friends with outdoors. Mm-hmm. So just through all those different outdoor experiences have just been huge the past 3 years, and I think that's a trend that's going to continue because people have found the outdoors can be really fun.
Yeah, we're certainly seeing that when we look at national data from USTA and elsewhere. People still have that pent-up interest in traveling, and we also see that that's a huge travel motivator, outdoor recreation, right? And we saw that during the pandemic, but it's continued, and it's not going away anytime soon, and Wisconsin has so much to offer in outdoor recreation. And when I look at places like Hudson, you've got the beautiful St. Croix River here, and the state park. So there's just endless opportunities. And then I think again about the Hudson Hot Air Fair, and that outdoor recreation is embedded in that event. There's ice fishing, fat tire bike racing.
Right.
And that's what people are looking for. And then they want to warm up in an igloo, or go check out the local performing arts center. And yeah, that's what folks are looking for.
What are you seeing in some of the trends in travel? Because I know, now that, we're moving hopefully forward from the pandemic, but I mean, do you think, I'm seeing that we're just going to see increased people wanting to have those experiences, and still some of those groups that are more comfortable driving than maybe flying. So, we being Hudson right on the board, we're a great destination because we are great for day trips, we're great for long weekends, we're great for those week vacations. But Wisconsin offers so many of those throughout the state. About you can do those quick trips or you can do those longer trips, kind of the stay vacation.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, folks are really interested in that, and it's easy to plan those vacations. It's easy to do it on a budget, and there's also so much to offer. But I think what people find right when they explore these communities is they want to stay an extra night, want to spend a few more days, and that's the beauty of traveling throughout the state here. So we continue to see that being a drive market is huge for us, and we draw so many travelers, both in-state, but also from Minnesota, from Illinois, and many other folks. So we really benefit from being in that drive market.
And we really appreciate the website that Travel Wisconsin has, because we can post all of our events on there, and our businesses and members can post events on there. And so when people are making those travel decisions, it's nice because they can see all the different things that are available. And recently you've started that Green Wisconsin.
Yes.
In Hudson, we just got approved. We're very excited. So do you want to talk a moment about the Green Wisconsin?
Yeah, well, thank you so much, for your commitment to sustainability. That's something that we see too when we look at the national travel trends, is people travel with their values on their sleeves. Right. And they're really interested in sustainability and green businesses. So we just relaunched a refreshed version of our Travel Green program, and you're a proud member.
We are.
As well as many other businesses across the state. With our relaunch, we've got just over 250 businesses right now, but I'm sure it's going to grow.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we know that there are a ton of tourist businesses throughout the state that care about sustainability. So they're meeting the traveler right where they're at. And we're really, really excited that we've made it easy for folks to find that on our website. You can just filter if you're looking for a business for that Travel Green logo, and then everything will populate from there. So it makes it nice and easy to plan those vacations.
Absolutely, and we in Hudson has added a couple charging stations.
Yes.
Which has been great, because we know that we have those visitors and guests that have those cars that need to be charged, and so we have a couple of the fast chargers and slow chargers, but again, another amenity for people as they make their travel choices.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Anything else, initiatives from the state that you're working on? Or we have the Wisconsin Governor's Conference of Tourism coming up in March that several of us from Hudson will attend. Sounds like it's a great agenda for that. And the purpose of that really just brings everyone across the state to hear the initiatives from the state, but really develop those relationships too. And we can call each other for help and support. But what do you love about the conference?
Yeah, I think we are just so lucky to have such an amazing industry in Wisconsin. The tourism industry here, based on our 2021 numbers, it was $20.9 billion in economic revenue for the state, and supported nearly 170,000 jobs. And so it's just a beautiful thing. Everyone comes together, networks, but also learns about what the latest trends are, and again, what travelers are looking for, and making sure that we're meeting those needs and really showcasing moments of joy that you can experience throughout the state, and those just unexpected things about the state. And I have to say again, the Hudson Hot Air Affair is one of those unexpected events. Not everybody chooses to go up in a hot air balloon or to just look across that winter landscape and see these bright pops of color and over 30 balloons ascending into the sky. Very unexpected, very cool. So anyway, it's a great opportunity for folks to share ideas and continue to grow our economy here in the state.
And it is huge. We know in Hudson the economic impact when people come and stay at a hotel, and then they shop, and then they dine, and they do some of our tours like the Eagle Eye Farm tour, or go on the Hudson Trolley, or they go to the Real Magic House and have a fun venue for an event. So I mean, there's just so many different things to do. The Hot Air Fair, though, it is the largest winter one, because you know you can go to Albuquerque or these warm places for their balloon rides, but no, we like to do it in the winter here.
That's right. That's right.
But it is, you know, it's something to do on those cold, you know, we all get a little bit needed to get out of the house, and you just put on a few layers, and then you can go and enjoy the moon glow or the parade tonight. So just so many different things with that event. And that's really it's an entire volunteer-driven group that organizes that event. We help support it and promote it, but it's a very dedicated group that put a lot of hours in it to make that happen. And I think that's with a lot of events in Hudson, we're so fortunate to have Yellowstone Heritage Days and Riverfest, just different events that we do too, that we really rely on the community to help us put it together. So
yeah, you're so lucky to have such a vibrant community and supporters like that to put on these amazing events. That,
makes a difference.
Yep.
So the winter marketing campaign, that's going to run for another month. And then soon you'll surprise us for what's for spring and summer.
Yes.
Because we know there's so many opportunities in the state of Wisconsin to enjoy the full 4 seasons. So you can come here anytime, and there's always something for folks to do. And one of the things is arts and culture is a huge piece, and kind of the history and heritage components for people when they think about traveling to Wisconsin too, and we have that great here.
We do. We have so many wonderful art museums, performing arts, historical heritage tours throughout the state. And again, I have to say, travelwisconsin.com, you can go on our website and find exactly what you're interested in when it comes to arts and culture and filter for that. So if you want to explore the Northeast or the Northwest or whatever, just filter by that and you can find exactly what you're looking for.
And we, through the Hudson Chamber, we have a lot of information about communities across the state. So when people come, you know, we always invite people to experience Hudson, but we also want people to stay in the state, and so we're happy to provide information on if they want to go to Door County or Baraboo or something like that too. So we'd like to provide that information. So anything else from your perspective today that you'd like to mention?
Yeah, I'm so grateful for your partnership at the Chamber, and I mentioned the snow report earlier, and that wouldn't be possible without the volunteers and the Chamber making sure that report is up to date and accurate so that travelers can find, again, what they're looking for when they're trying to plan that outdoor recreation outing. And so we couldn't do it alone, so I'm grateful that we've got such a great industry and partner in you.
Well, we appreciate the partnership, and we've had a winter to talk about snow this year. I'm like, okay, can we have just a little bit of a break? So. And so all the information to travel and to plan your trip you can find at travelwisconsin.com. Any questions, they can always reach out to us at the Hudson Chamber. But Maria, thank you so much for coming to Hudson. We're thrilled to have you here and hope you enjoy the rest of your stay, and we welcome you back at any time.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Great. Thank you so much. For the Western Wisconsin Journal, I'm Mary Claire Olson Potter.